Hey guys, welcome back to Inchworm Gardens. On today's Variety Spotlight, we're going to be talking about a big red beefsteak tomato that's new to the Baker Creek catalog this year for 2022, but it's actually been being grown since the 1800s. This is the watermelon beefsteak. All right, so here's a look at the plant itself. It's growing up this stake right here. Right now it's about 6.5 feet tall. It's an indeterminate tomato, so it definitely needs to be staked because it's just going to keep growing through the whole season. And kind of hard to see because all this other leaves and stuff down here, but there's the stem, and I didn't keep it staked myself on this stake here. It kind of snakes around over here and then bends back this way and then continues up that way. So it's been growing really well despite that little curve. And check out this big, beautiful beefsteak tomato. So these things can get up to 2 pounds. You can see how big that is. Really nice, dark red, classic looking beefsteak. So the care has been pretty basic, nothing of note. It's grown really well. We've had some really hot summers here, this whole summer has been really hot, some really hot days. So I think that's affected some of the fruit set a little bit. But we've gotten a few pretty good sized tomatoes off here. And I've yet to try it directly by itself. We cut some up for some burgers the other night when we had some friends over. But I didn't get to really just sit down and taste this one. So I want to give you guys a taste test of this watermelon beefsteak. So let's go ahead and harvest it. All right, so let's see how this thing tastes. So as you can see, I'm saving this big one for tomorrow, but I did pick a smaller one. Looks really nice, very red. You know, there's some slight green. It might be a hair underripe, but still looks good. It's soft, so I think it will be just fine. I'm gonna cut a nice big wedge here. Put a little salt on that. I know you want some of this too, Cherry. Here we go. The watermelon beefsteak. Mmm. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, it's got just that really good red tomato flavor. It's juicy, it's firm. Mmm. Nice sweetness, a little bit of acidity. Yeah. That is a really good, just red tomato. This would be a really good slicer. It was really good on the burgers the other night. In the Baker Creek catalog, they said that they actually use a melon baller and ball little melon balls of it because it's so firm, it can hold up that way. But it's firm, but it's also still soft and juicy. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I've already finished filming and editing this video that you're watching right now, but I feel like I shortchanged you a little bit. We picked this big, beautiful, ripe tomato, and we cut open that smaller, maybe not fully ripe tomato. So let's do another taste test right now. That's more like it. Beautiful, beautiful tomato. Now this one still does have some of the little flecks of green and white in the middle. I think that's just normal, just how the tomato looks. And you can just see it's a lot of meat in the middle. It's a very firm tomato. but still juicy. So let's try a slice of this. A little salt. Cheers. Wow, so good. Juicy, firm, sweet. Maybe the slightest watermelon taste, but I think that's just the natural sweetness of the tomato. Well, I gotta say, just as good as the smaller tomato, not a huge difference, but definitely more satisfying because it's so big. All right, well, bad timing, neighbor's doing some sawing next door, so let's get back to the original video. All right, so that one is definitely worth trying. That was the watermelon beefsteak. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you on the next one.